Jamie Oliver has admitted that his hero, Marco Pierre White, still doesn't like him at all. The chef 49 addressed their old feud in detail as he said Marco 63 destroyed him when they first met. Marco famously previously described Jamie as a fat chef with a drum kit during a 2007 interview with The Sun. Jamie hit back at this, calling Marco a Mafia-don-type character. Marco later hit out at him again for being delusional and refusing to admit he had f***ed up after Jamie had blamed Brexit for the collapse of his restaurant empire. Speaking on the Louis Theroux podcast this week, Jamie addressed the feud, saying Marco still doesn't like him, but still praised his fellow chef. Jamie said, "Oh, he doesn't like me at all. Still doesn't. I don't know why. I have no shared history with him, working under him, so he doesn't have a sense of control. I mean, I could easily start saying, look, we don't get on. More importantly, he was really important for the industry." He said of Marco, "When I was a very young chef, the industry was quite dark and boring, and it felt like from a different era. And he came along, and he was incredible. And his sort of energy and attitude was so cool. He was my hero for sure." Jamie continued, "We went on a shoot one day, spent a day with him, and it was perfectly lovely. And then a week later, he just destroyed me on a double-page spread. I was really pleased to meet him, but he just destroyed me. And then you sort of think, well, that was sort of a bit low. But you meet people you love, and often they're like, they clearly think you're a f***er. So that's fine. I don't need anything from him. I still think he was a game changer. He was still my hero for that period of my life. But that's life, and it's not just Marco, it's lots of people it's happened to." In 2019, Marco hit out at Jamie for blaming Brexit over the collapse of his restaurant empire. The Naked Chef saw 25 of his Italian, barbacoa, and 15 eateries close in May of that year, when the brands went into administration with around 1,000 jobs lost. Speaking on Radio 4 at the time, Jamie blamed the failures on the high street becoming Uber-fied and the uncertainty of Brexit causing people's eating habits to change. But speaking at his steakhouse bar and grill restaurant at the Cube in Birmingham, Marco then dismissed the claims and questioned whether Jamie was delusional. He added he had previously had a horrific experience at a Jamie Oliver restaurant at Gatwick Airport the year before due to the wait for his food, suggesting the service may have also had an impact on a drop in trade. Marco said, "I have read Jamie is blaming his business failure on Brexit, but I really don't understand that at all. Wouldn't that mean then all restaurants have gone bust too? I don't think he can blame Brexit. It's the lamest excuse in the world. I think it is wrong to blame Brexit. We're all in the same boat. If it's Brexit's fault, we'd all be bust. How can you blame everyone but yourself? Is he delusional?" On his previous experience dining at a Jamie Oliver restaurant, Marco said, "The only time I've ever dined at a Jamie's was at Gatwick Airport. I've dined twice there, most recently last year."